Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to go over the cast of the science fiction film The Fifth Element. Bruce Willis, Korben Dallas. The Hollywood icon officially began making movies to go into acting full-time in the 1970s. After starring in a few off-Broadway productions, he moved to New York City in 1977 and started auditioning for better roles. He was cast for a couple of minor roles, and he was working as a bartender on the side to support himself while he pursued his acting goals. In 1985, his career took a major turn when he was selected out of 3,000 actors to star in the then-popular comedy television series Moonlighting. His lead role in Moonlighting led to a great improvement in his career, and he began to acquire fame and tons of fans during that time. His career continued to flourish all throughout the 1980s and 1990s as he starred in action, comedy, science fiction, and other genres of films. From the 1990s till date, Bruce Willis has proven to be a phenomenal actor. He has appeared in over 100 films and has received awards for his performances. He has graced screens through his roles in films like Pulp Fiction, Hostage, Tears of the Sun, and many more. Of all his films, he is most famously known for his portrayal of John McClane in the Die Hard franchise. After several decades of acting, Bruce Willis's family made a shocking announcement to the world in March 2022. They revealed that he had officially retired as a result of his diagnosis of aphasia. Bruce Willis's impact in the movie industry will be felt forever. Milla Jovovich, Leeloo. In 1985, Milla Jovovich was enrolled in acting school at the age of 10. Although she was still very young at the time, her potential to be a movie star was glaring. By the late 1980s, she had acquired all the skills she needed to launch her acting career, and that was when she began acting officially. She made her first professional film appearance in 1988 when she played the role of Samantha DeLongpre in the romantic thriller Two Moon Junction. Her exceptional performance led to her being selected for several other roles in television series like Parker Lewis Can't Lose and Married with Children. She received her breakthrough role in 1997 when she appeared as Leeloo in the science fiction action film The Fifth Element. That was the role that catapulted her career and put her in the face of millions of people across the world. She had appeared in over 40 films like Hellboy and Future World. She is most famous for her role as Alice in Resident. She has also appeared in music videos and even created her own production company. She has also released several albums all through her career. Milla Jovovich has had many wins over the years in her career as an actress, model, and singer. She is indeed one of Hollywood's leading women. Her latest major movie appearance was in the 2020 film Monster Hunter, where she played the role of Captain Natalie Artemis. Chris Tucker, Ruby Rhod. The renowned comedian and actor spent the most part of the 1980s showcasing his comedy skills in front of people in local Atlanta comedy clubs. Even though he was receiving few gigs at the time, he wanted to expand his career and expose himself to better opportunities. He ended up moving to Los Angeles in 1990. 2 years later, he made his debut as a stand-up performer in the HBO comedy series Def Comedy Jam, and he appeared on the show frequently for the most part of the early 1990s. He had a way of keeping his audience engaged for a long time, and his jokes were one of a kind. It wasn't long before he began to gain recognition and fans. He later made his first film appearance alongside Ice Cube in the comedy film Friday. From the 1990s till date, he has appeared in several films like Money Talks, The Fifth Element, and Jackie Brown. Aside from his success as a stand-up comedian over the years, he has gained worldwide recognition for playing the role of Detective James Carter in the Rush Hour series. His most recent screen performance was in 2020 when he appeared as himself in the television miniseries Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich. Gary Oldman, Jean-Baptiste. After graduating with a BA in acting from Rose Bruford College in 1976, he began to apply for roles. He began with theater productions like Thark and appeared in plays like Cabaret and Privates on Paradise. All through the 1980s, Gary Oldman garnered tons of fans as a result of his performances in Glasgow, Europe, and South Africa. After several theater appearances, he landed his first film role in 1982. He was selected to appear as Daniel in the 1982 film Remembrance. He appeared in several other movies until he received the role that completely transformed his career in Edward Bond's play titled Saved. From the 1990s till date, Gary Oldman has established himself as one of Hollywood's most versatile actors. He has received several accolades over the years for his impressive performance in theater productions and films. He is most famous for his role in The Dark Knight trilogy and has been said to be one of Hollywood's highest-grossing actors. His most recent screen appearance was his lead role in the television series Slow Horses. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and stick around for a lot more about 1997's The Fifth Element. Ian Holm, Vito Cornelius. After graduating from the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in 1953, Ian Holm began to perform on stages. His debut stage appearance was at Stratford-upon-Avon in a staging of Othello. He spent the next few years establishing himself as an outstanding member of the Royal Shakespeare Company. He started appearing in movies in the late 1960s, and he received several minor roles in films like Young Winston and Nicholas and Alexandra. His portrayal of Ash in the 1979 science fiction film Alien improved his career greatly. He built a prolific career for decades, and he was awarded for the exceptional performances in films like The Fifth Element and The Sweet Hereafter. Unfortunately, his career began to dwindle when he was diagnosed with prostate cancer and Parkinson's disease in 2001. He was able to recover and return to screens, and he continued acting up until 2014. After a fulfilling career, Ian Holm passed away in June 2020 in a hospital in London. He will be greatly missed. Luke Perry, Billy Masterson. After graduating from high school, Luke Perry moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in acting. When he was auditioning for roles, he worked odd jobs to support himself financially. He auditioned for over 156 roles before he finally got his first few roles on daytime soap operas. He was determined to succeed in the movie industry, and he put in the work to gain the attention of his audience. From the 1990s till 2019, Luke Perry appeared in over 38 movies, including renowned films like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and The Heist. He was famous for his portrayal of Fred Andrews in the series Riverdale. After several decades of hard work and dedication to his craft, he suffered a massive ischemic stroke in February 2019. He was out on life support for a few months. Unfortunately, he died on the 4th of March 2019 at the age of 52. He truly had a memorable life. Maiwenn Besco, Diva Plavalalunga. The French actress and filmmaker started her career at a young age. She was one of the best teen actresses in the early 1980s, and she was known for her interesting roles. She became internationally recognized when she played the role of Diva Plavalalunga in the 1997 film The Fifth Element. She later performed as a stand-up comedian in a show for a while before returning to screens. From the 1990s till date, she has appeared in several movies, including High Tension, Police, DNA. She has also directed movies like Pardonnez-moi and All About Actress. She has continued to grace screens till date. Her most recent movie appearance was her portrayal of a biker in the comedy film The Man in the Hat. Which actor or actress do you miss the most? Let us know in the comments section below, and check out the next video in our series.